I'm good.
Amazing. And what are you going to do now?
We're gonna go pick some hydrangea from the front of the house.
Oh, great. Okay, let's
grab
do
my
it.
scissors.
Okay. So, Lola, you have a book coming out
It's true.
next August.
Yes.
Group Living and Other Recipes. What's your elevator pitch?
Book about my experiences with communal living and also the experiences of people in my life. So my parents, my uncle and aunt, my friends. But then it expands at some point to be about the idea of group living. What does group living mean on a larger scale? How can we think about ourselves as part of a larger project of group living?
I love that. I love that. Oh, wow. Look at these. Beautiful.
Let's get the blue ones for now.
And so what inspired the title?
My brother, I live with my brother and also my partner Corey and my roommate Chris. And one day my brother just started taking up a new saying. He would kind of whine when something was a little annoying to him and he'd say, "That's group living." And it was like a way of being, expressing frustration without it being like too harsh, like a little goofy, you know? But I found myself sort of defensive, you know, siblings are funny. So I was like, well, all these other things are group living too. And so I started sort of collecting thoughts about what does it mean to me? Like, I'm 38. Why am I living in a group house? What is it? What am I getting from it? What am I not getting from it?
What are the benefits of group living?
Well, sometimes you come home and someone made you dinner.
And what are the downsides?
The downsides of group living, you have to communicate with people a lot. I luckily live in a large house, but I think personal space and personal time, and making sure that you carve out space for that, even if you're with a large group. And, you know, lots of people live in group living situations, and there are people they live with that they have a hard time with. And I like to think of roommates as like, sort of, obviously they're not your lover, right? But they are someone that you should have a feeling, an emotional intimacy with.
Oh, that's
and
great.
so you're looking for that in a partner. You don't just throw people together and it's gonna work or it's not gonna work. You have to work at it, like any relationship.
Yeah. Let's get the hydrangeas in some water.
Okay, great. Okay, I'm gonna keep them.
What's your favorite meal to cook?
What is my favorite meal to cook? I like to cook Japanese food a lot because it makes me feel good. I like to make Japanese rice in the rice cooker with other things in it that like perfume it. So we're heading into fall. It's almost mushroom season. And just today, my mushroom mentor told me about a big matsutake pick that we're gonna do in a couple weeks. So I'm thinking about matsutake rice and how it makes the kitchen smell so good. So this is where we eat most of our meals when the weather is fair. And I like to sit out here in the morning and like drink coffee. I'm really grumpy in the morning. So, and just sit out here and be in my thoughts.
And Lola, I have just one last question for you. What's one thing that you hope readers will take away from your book?
I think that one of the things I thought about a lot with the book was like, what is wealth? You know, like what does it mean to have like a full life? And I think a lot of this book is about companionship and the way that we can expand each other. And so like, I think the way that we value our relationships and put into our relationships and seek relationships that nourish us, I hope that that resonates for people, whether you want to live in a really big wild party house or not.